started. Welcome everyone to this info session hosted by Education at Work together with Business Career Services. We're really pleased to have three folks from the program here, one from the national office, who is Ryan Boyd from Cincinnati, and he's going to tell us some things along with our local people, Nahela and Eddie, who can answer your questions about the Utah group here. That is a very strong, cohesive group of students who are working together for various employers. Education at Work has been a strong partner with the David Eccles School of Business and offering opportunities for students to work and to earn support toward their tuition, and I'm sure they'll explain that better than I can. So we're looking forward to hearing from them. While we're at it, again, if you're interested in a chat, please sign up for that. If you have questions, please add those to the chat that in this session, and we'll make sure that we address as many of those questions as possible. So please speak up. We're really looking forward to hearing more. And if you are a freshman, for example, this is a great opportunity for you to build some professional skills, because Education at Work is one of our few employers that loves to hire freshmen and sophomores, early students. So again, take advantage of those opportunities. Thank you. Ryan, it's yours.
Great. Thank you, Diana. Hello, everyone. Welcome again. My name is Ryan Boyd. I'm the Associate Director for Student Success for Education at Work. So I oversee all of our student programs in our Cincinnati office as well as in Utah. I make several trips out to Salt Lake City each year, and also have a team on the ground there in Salt Lake City. Josh Navarez is our program coordinator, and then you have two of our student ambassadors with us today, which is Nahela and Eddie. And they'll be sharing some of their experiences and answering some questions later on. We do want to just kind of give you a brief overview of EAW and what our opportunities are for you. So some of you may not know what Education at Work is. So we just want to let you know that we are a BPO with a bigger purpose. And what is a BPO? But that's a Business Process Outsourcer. So we provide contact center and staffing services with a mission of helping students graduate with little to no debt and the skills that you really need post-graduation. We were founded in 2012 by the CEO of Convergys, which was one of the top, if not the top, contact center in the country, and actually the world now. And he had a desire to help students and how could students graduate with less debt. So he decided to put the only business he knows, which was contact centers, and higher education together to be able to provide those opportunities for students. So we have a vision of reducing the $1.3 billion of student debt annually through employing over 100,000 college students by 2025. That's truly our vision of our company. Right now there's over $1.4 trillion of student debt out there. So we're really focused on helping students not only with the student debt, but also developing career-ready skills as well. Our values. We want you to be bold, and we feel that we are a bold company. Every day we bring it, we care, every person, every situation, and every time. We like for students and our staff to own it. We bring our vision to life. It's again bringing that mission and our vision to reduce that student debt. We especially like our students and our staff to live it. We create a chain reaction of success, learning through doing, celebrating achievements, and continuing improvement. And then also, we use the power of transformative power of education to realize our dreams so that we are dreaming it. Did dreaming ever come up? I don't think it did. Sorry about that, guys. Not sure what happened there. So, what do? We invest in you. You get to work in an engaging and exciting work environment with top-rated companies that I'll share with you a little bit later on. You average about 20 hours per week, and the best thing is we work around your class schedule, so you don't have to choose between academics and working. At the beginning of each semester, you provide us with your class schedule, and we work around that class schedule to create a work schedule for you to get, on average, about 20 hours per week. You get to work with supervisors, both EAW and client, who care about you and your professional growth, and also your financial future. what will you do? You'll gain transferable skills. You know, we ensure your postgraduate success by building skills that employers today are looking for. It doesn't matter what you major in or what you're planning to do. When you graduate, companies are looking for employees who have these skill sets. Your professors and advisors tell us all the time the difference that they notice in student employees after they have been with us for a while is your self-confidence. That's something that employers will also be able to see. So you'll gain those decision-making and problem-solving skills, the planning, organizing, and prioritizing, as well as strong verbal communication skills through our positions. Now, what's most important probably to all of you is the financial incentive, and there's two parts to it with Education at Work. The first is tuition assistance. You can earn up to $5,250 per year in tax-free tuition assistance that we pay directly to the U of U. This is not a reimbursement. It is a work ahead, earn as you go, which we'll talk about, and we pay it directly to the U, so you don't have to worry about getting reimbursed, putting something up front, and then waiting for that reimbursement to come. And then on top of that is our wages. Starting wage, depending upon our program, is between $11 or $12 per hour. There are opportunities for incentives, and again, those are paid on a bi-weekly basis. So let's talk about our tuition assistance and how it works. Tuition assistance is earned on an accrual basis to where you earn a certain amount for 4 different factors each month. So you start earning TA with us as soon as you start working. There's no waiting 6 months, there's no waiting 3 months. You start earning tuition assistance immediately. And those 4 factors are your hours worked, your attendance, your academic performance, and your job performance. And you can see from the chart here that the maximum you can accrue per month is $475. That's for making sure that you're working the minimum number of hours, which is 18 hours per week per month. So you have to average 79.2 hours per month. So that's why we tell students to really schedule 20 hours per week so that you are making sure that you're hitting that 18 minimum average. Your GPA, your attendance, and your performance. And when we talk about performance, we're talking about KPIs or key performance indicators from the company. I can tell you right now, every single student that we have had since we've implemented this TA policy has earned that based upon their KPIs, so you don't have to worry about falling short on those. The ones that we really have is attendance and making sure that you're getting those hours. So that's why we want to make sure, again, that you're scheduling 20 hours per week. Now, if you take that 475 and times that by 12, you will notice that it is more than the $5,250 that I said you could earn. The federal government limits us to the amount that you can earn tax-free at $5,250 per year with the IRS. So that gives you a little bit of wiggle room to be able to play with your attendance a little bit, or to be able to, if you have a month here that you're not in school, a month there you're not earning a GPA, those types of things give you a little bit of wiggle room to make sure that you can get to that top amount of $5,250 per year. So let's look at a sample student at how they would do it. So student 1 here works 80 hours. They met the TA eligibility status for attendance. They earned their GPA of a 3.3, and their performance with their job earned it as well. They earned for that month $475, which would go into their EAW bank if you want to look at it that way. Student 2, they had an issue with their attendance, so they did not earn that portion of the TA for that month. So for that month, they only earned $375. But that doesn't mean the next month they won't be able to earn the $475 because they'll make up that attendance portion. And if you have more questions about that, we can go into that in our Q&A session after we get done here. So with that, EAW students in general at all of our sites, we have sites in Arizona at Arizona State University, the University of Utah, Northern Kentucky University, and in Cincinnati, as well as some in Westlake, Texas, have earned since 2012 over $47 million in wages and tuition assistance. And we're only 3 years old at the University of Utah. In those 3 years, those 3 short years, we've awarded over $7 million to U of U students in wages and tuition assistance. So let's go into a little bit more detail about what you would be doing with Education at Work and with 2 of our clients in particular that we have positions with in Salt Lake City. Our first one is Microsoft, so you would be a technical support ambassador. So you're going to work on chat and voice customer service and technical support, helping Microsoft customers with various Office 365 products. So for example, if you're somebody who uses Office 365 and you've had an issue and you've had to contact Microsoft support, or you chatted into Microsoft support on a browser or Microsoft Word or anything like that, you more than likely could be talking to one of our students either in Arizona or there in Salt Lake City. So that is the position that we have with Microsoft. It does start at $11 per hour and is located at our center in downtown Salt Lake at 47 West 200 South. It's in the American Plaza Building 3. Really convenient to campus, just a very short tracks ride down. And we also have positions with Discover Financial Services, and those are as an outbound phone transfer agent. This is where you're going to be making phone calls to roughly 40 customers, Discover customers per hour. And on those calls, you're going to be getting in contact and hoping to encourage Discover cardholders to pay their past due balances. I do want to stress that it is not collections and that you are not going to be the one that needs to collect the past due payment. Your main responsibility is just to be sure that their contact information is updated, review some scripted disclosures, and then transfer that cardholder to an account specialist who will then take the payment and work through all of those details. Starting wage with Discover is now $12 per hour, and it's also located at our center in the American Plaza 3 building downtown. So we know that since COVID-19 has been around, that there has been some changes to the workforce, and we want to let you all know that the work that we do on behalf of our clients is really invaluable to their customers, and we really don't take lightly the importance that our wages and TA support play in helping you navigate college successfully. So we made the shift to all of our positions right now are currently work at home. Training classes are being conducted virtually, and if you're hired, you'll just attend a small orientation, no more than 6 to 8 students at a time, so that we're being able to social distance and be able to keep all of our CDC requirements. You'll go through orientation, you'll pick up the required equipment, which will be your laptop or your desktop or your monitors, all that stuff depending on which program you are, and then you'll complete training and start working from home. Once we do return to normal business, the position, as I mentioned, will be at our center in downtown, just a short tracks ride from campus. There's definitely some more specific requirements for work at home that have to be met in terms of internet speed, being able to have a quiet place to work and can be a clean work environment, free of electronics, cell phones, that sort of thing. Also, you have to be within a 50-mile commute of the downtown location. And we can talk more about those in private meetings if you have more questions about those as well. Nahela, Eddie, kind of want to just turn it over to you right now. They are both students on the program. Let them give a little bit of just a very brief idea of what their impression of education at work is and how they've enjoyed working for us. Eddie, you want to go first?
Sure. My camera's not enabled, but oh, yeah. But my name's Eddie, and I'm a student success ambassador here at oh, there we go. Hello there. Education at work. I've been part of education at work for 2 years now. 1 year in the Discover position that Ryan mentioned, and then 1 year as a recruiter. And then education at work, like Ryan said, builds around your work schedule. And then when I was doing job search, I couldn't really find jobs that built around class schedules. They would always just say, you would have to work around the classes. And you guys already know how difficult it is to build class schedules. It's like an art. But having an employer really care about being a student first is really great. And then also Education at Work's mission is also the same mission of mine, is to graduate without student debt. And 2 years of Education at Work, they paid $10,000 in tuition for me, and it's really great. And so far still meeting my goal of not having any student debt so far.
That's great. Nahela?
Hey guys, I'm Nahela. I'm also with Student Success along Ryan and Eddie. I think what I really value from Education at Work is being able to work with students who also attend the University of Utah or just college in general. And it's a wide variety of students, so all different majors, and just seeing people not necessarily have to struggle so much in paying for school, and also seeing just students being able to actually attend school. I know quite a few students who wouldn't be able to attend college at all if it weren't for education at work, including myself. So that's something that I really value, is people just being able to get a higher education.
Awesome. Thank you guys very much. So with that, just kind of want to go into that if, you're looking right now to earn up to $5,250 in tax-free tuition assistance, work 16, well, that should be, it's a typo on my part, 18 to 20 hours per week and earn a paycheck, have your work schedule coordinated around your class schedule, build your problem-solving, communication, leadership skills. And again, one of the neatest things about our environment is you are working with college students. All of you are in the same boat. You're all attending the U of U or a local school in the Salt Lake area. So you're only working with college students. So you're going to form new friendships and expand your professional network as well. Then I would encourage you to join our team. And if you're interested, we're interested in you regardless of your major. We provide you with paid training. We want you to have the unique opportunity to develop professionally, and we truly invest in you. So with that, our application is on Handshake. All of our positions are posted on the U of U's Handshake with Career Services, or you can apply on our website at educationatwork.org/apply. So with that, we will open it up for any questions that you may have.
Great. One question, Ryan, what is a day-to-day tasks like for students in the different disciplines that they would be working, whether they're working the different clients that you have, and what's their day look like, especially now that you're all virtual?
Yeah, and it really could be very different depending upon the client. So with Microsoft or Discover, I'd like to stress that you have to be somebody who's able to kind of focus and sit down and work and have kind of repetitive work, especially with Discover. So your hours, we try not to schedule you more than 4-hour shifts unless you really want to work more than 4-hour shifts. So you're looking at sitting down for that kind of period of time, and with Discover, looking at making calls, as I mentioned, about 40 calls per hour. You do have time built in that you'll be coaching, be coached by supervisors and meeting with team leads for both Microsoft and Discover. So there are, I don't want to say there's a typical day, but it's, coming in, logging into your systems, getting everything set up, ready to go, and just doing your tasks there. Eddie and Nahala, since both of them, Nahala, you started on our Microsoft program, correct? And Eddie started on Discover. So they may give you a little bit better insight as to a day-to-day student working there. Nahala?
Yeah, that's correct. I started off on the Microsoft program, and it differs from the Discover program in a way that it's more problem solving and technical. So I would say just working with the customer, whoever needs help, or also working with other opportunities that may come with the Microsoft program. There is opportunities for other special projects, or even students can ask, or in a way, they can kind of ask for a special project, and if it gets approved, they can do more than just taking a chat with a customer. So I would say it's dependent on the student, and if you want to keep working with a customer, you can. If you want to be involved in something else, you can also as well. It's just kind of dependent on if you ask or not, if that helps.
Yeah, there's definitely opportunities for advancement with the AW, even in student positions, whether it's a student supervisor. We have, as Nahala and Eddie are on the student ambassador team, we have student IT folks. We have client developments. One of your business colleagues is currently working with our marketing and sales team and is a student account manager. So she's actively out looking for new clients for EAW. And there's also then the opportunities we mentioned for post-graduation employment with our clients as well as the EAW. A very successful story out of Utah is one of our students has one of the top internship opportunities and then careers with Microsoft in Seattle. So there are definitely opportunities for you after you graduate. A couple questions from the chat. Vivian's asking, can the wages or tuition assistance be applied to housing costs as well, or do they only apply to tuition? So federal government and IRS stipulations say that they can only apply to tuition, but tuition is defined as tuition and fees can be books that you may need to purchase. And one thing that I also like to say, it can also be used for study abroad. So it's a good way that if you are looking to kind of bank some of that money and you're looking to do a study abroad in your collegiate career, which is the one thing that I regret not doing while I was in college is a study abroad, our tuition assistance can be applied to that as well. Pearl then asks, do you think the office will be open once the semester starts at the university, and would it be difficult to work from a dorm? Right now, we're on a kind of a week-by-week, month-by-month basis on whether or not the center will be open, currently. I don't think that we will be open by the time school starts. Working from a dorm would be possible if it's a private room. If you're in a, in a single, would not be too difficult to do from. I would be more concerned if you're in, a suite or have other roommates within your dorm room that you're not able to make a clean room environment or have, that privacy that you need. Any other questions?
Thanks again.
Thank you.
Take care.